Good afternoon or good morning or whatever time it is out there, guys. How are you doing? Today I'm in my African outfit. I'm wearing African jewelry. Hope you like it. Hope you're doing well. Guess what? I'm getting ready for travel, international travel, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Excuse my black marks under my eyes because I haven't been sleeping very well. Trying to think, how am I going to traverse this world, through different airports, in this day and age, moving away from my beautiful Mombasa, to go and freeze. Hey, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Now, wow. Nobody understands. Very few people actually grieve the idea of leaving Africa. But I love Africa. I'm African queen, man. Africa is my home. Africa is where I really love. Although, I have many homes, but Africa is where I feel really at home. And then, right here, Mombasa is just like paradise. Imagine leaving paradise to go into some freezing country. Okay, let's just say that they'll make it up with plenty of shopping opportunities and many other things, but that's a way to waste money that I don't have. I don't have money like that to be spending. But anyway, guys, I feel I really should feel privileged to be traveling, and I do feel privileged to be traveling, but I am also wondering, is this the best way? Is this the only way? I'm sure many of you guys probably experience it. Can you see me in that mirror there in the reflection? There's no other place to put this thing, by the way. So, I'm traveling because I have to go and join my family. Can you imagine I've been away from the family for like about 9 months? It's a very, very, very long time. I wonder which guys out there would actually wait for their wives for a whole 9 months. Would you wait? She'll have to be very special, like moi, yeah. So guys, it's time for me to go. Time for me to go and be a mom, actually a stepmom, which is lovely. I actually miss the kids, believe it or not. Some of us stepmoms actually love our kids. We love them. Me, I love the children of my husband so much. I really do. And I know he loves my son a lot. So I love the kids a lot and I miss them. The only thing is that I'm also going to miss my ocean. I'm gonna miss my ocean, my independence. This is the reason why it's not a good idea to take a long break when it comes to marriage. Yeah? Marriage should be like this. Now you have to go back and then I have to start all over again. Oh my goodness, from scratch. This chat is actually turning out to be kind of like a marriage session. Yeah, maybe we should talk about it because some of you guys seem to like this topic. Let's talk about it, by the way. Let's talk about this marriage. Marriage is, in my view, I was listening to a couple that I normally follow. You guys should follow them, Soila and Curtis. Boy, they're wise, brilliant, but I'm always telling them off just because I love them. Come on, Soila and Curtis, come after me now, it's your chance. But Curtis was saying that, he said marriage is a realm, R-E-A-L-M. The only place I've ever heard the word realm used is maybe in, planets or in the Bible, in the spiritual realm or in the planetary realm, in the universe. And it's actually true because actually marriage has a life of its own. He was saying that you can cheat your partner, but you cannot cheat the marriage because the marriage itself kind of has a life. It's an interesting way of looking at things because I also come from that perspective where I believe that cells have memory and things around us also have memory. And I feel sometimes if you notice, a house that is not lived in tends to crumble faster than one that is lived in. Like if you see in the villages, you sometimes go into a hut and it's falling and people are still sleeping there. Or you go into a house and it's cracking open and people are still living there. But if you leave those same buildings, falling like that, the next day probably you'll find it down. I don't know. Maybe that our definition of life could actually be too narrow. Maybe there's a lot more things that have life. So this marriage of mine has life, but I think it's almost to the end of its life at this rate if I'm not going to be there. So I need to go before my husband decides that he's going to replace me like tomorrow. I better run and reclaim my position. I better fly. Yeah, maybe this is TMI, but the whole idea of getting up and going to rejoin your partner. There are so many people who are separated in this day and age because of COVID, because of jobs, because of work. And also because of obligations, family obligations. Maybe you're investing, you're taking your partner abroad, they're going to be busy building the family home while you are in another country with the children, or maybe your partner has a job abroad, or whatever, for whatever reasons. Yeah, many of us are living separately. When you look online and when you see videos talking about marriage, they talk about it as if partners are always together all the time. It's not the case. Many of us are separated because of obligations that are beyond, or reasons that are beyond our own control. So what I want to say is that during this period, what have I achieved? I have achieved a few things. Number one, when I came in December, I came to see my parents. Actually, I came to enjoy time with my family, have Christmas together. But I wanted to see my parents because they're aging and mom was not feeling well. So I did a lot of that. Initially from December to around March, I was really looking after mom a lot. I kept going a lot. They kept coming a lot. And mom and dad both. At some point, they even moved into my house, by the way, And I was shocked because I was really surprised my dad would never ever move. I said, you really love your wife, eh? You can agree to come and live in this house. It's because of my mom. But as soon as she started showing signs of feeling better, he was out, because in our tradition, in our culture, fathers and mothers, they don't come and move into their daughters' houses. They move into their sons' homes if they have to. And mostly they avoid that, Usually it's the son who comes into the father's house and, lives in one of the houses around. So my father is very traditional. He doesn't believe in coming to stay in my home, and especially in the home where I am a married woman and my husband, this is my husband's home. Something to do with territories. So guys, anyway, where was I now? Because I got distracted yet again. Yeah. So basically they came until in March, and then April, May, June, they were still around. And then mom started to feel better. She started to show off. Feeling good about herself, started bringing my nose. I said, hi, I thought you were not feeling well. Kumbi, you're feeling well. She started feeling good. Now she started taking me for granted. Let her not hear this, but it's true. When people start to feel better, they're like, I don't even need you now. Okay, you can go. And that's actually really good, because I feel better, because I've left knowing how they're doing, how they're feeling. Mom and dad are doing better, much, much, much better. When your parents get to that age over 80, you really have to watch them. But for those of you guys who are living abroad, I know you kind of sometimes have a feeling of guilt. You feel guilty living abroad and your parents are here in Africa and they're not with you, or even if not in Africa, another country or just far away. You feel guilty enjoying your lives abroad or living your life and not seeing your parents. But do you know that this is just the way it is now? It's just like that, because you can even be in Africa and not even see your parent, even if you want to. There are so many people who now see their parents only on M-Pesa, online, on mobile money, which is very sad, but it's the way it is. It's the way the world is. In the West, you also see that many people don't see their parents, and yet they're in the same place, like in the UK. Yeah, many Africans are working in nursing homes, etc. You see that many of those people don't see their children except maybe once a year, if they're lucky. But it looks like life gets so busy that you don't tend to end up seeing your parent, which is not very nice. Okay, so I belabored that point of parents. And then meanwhile, while I was here, God is good, I ended up getting like a little contract, something to do to keep me busy. So that one required for me to be around, because it's consulting in Africa. And now I'm at the point where it's time to go back. It cost me £400 just to change my flight. I couldn't believe it. I was like, £400 to change your flight. Because right now the flights are so expensive. In August, the flights were approximately £1,800 from the UK to Kenya. My son also was traveling here, by the way. He came in August for his friend's wedding. And he paid over $2,000 for a flight from the US to Kenya. In fact, my friend also came here with her family because her father passed away, unfortunately. She told me that she paid from the US $2,800 for a flight. That's how expensive they are, guys. The flights are so damn expensive. So damn expensive. I think I bored you with this position. Let me go somewhere else. Okay, guys, so I'm shooting from the bedroom, actually. Yeah, now we're talking about issues to do with marriage. So it's important for it to be kind of like the right environment. I'm starting to realize that I seem to like purple colors because, this room is purple. My hair is purple. Everything is purple. But you know, those are queenly colors. All right, guys. So what I was saying is, you know, now I'm going back to the UK. I'm going to go join Hubby. And I'm really looking forward to joining him. The only thing is that I'm missing already my own country of Kenya. I know I'm going to come back and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy being with him. So what I was saying is that, you know, many families are separated not because they want to, but because they have to. So one thing that's not usually discussed, many people don't talk about this, the difficulty of reintegrating back into your home when you've been away for a long time. It's really, really, really an issue. The whole issue of traveling, you know, a long distance, you know, thank God they've already lifted those PCR tests and all that. You know, they don't really ask for those things anymore. So at least that brings down the cost of travel to some extent. But on the other hand, it's still expensive because the flights are still quite high, especially now going into December. So any of you guys who are planning to come to Kenya, then you better buy your tickets pretty quick. Okay, so what else do I want to talk about? This outfit is making me look like a tent. My God. It's like a parachute tent. It's a pretty dress. It's such a pretty dress, but it's huge, like gigantic, you know, but very comfortable. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be traveling to the UK and I'm looking forward to it. So what am I looking forward to when I get to the UK? Okay, I look forward to, of course, to meet with the children. Of course, I miss my husband so much. You know, you guys don't have an idea how important a man is in your life, really, until you miss him. Maybe he's also realizing how important a woman is in his life because, you know, when you have a husband who is gentle, who is a gentleman, you appreciate him even more. Okay, now, of course, I am looking for shopping. Of course, I'm looking forward to do shopping because somehow in Kenya, I don't tend to do a lot of shopping over here. I think there's just too much more to do. I'd rather do other things like just go outside, be in the shopping that I do here, a lot of is fruits and vegetables. And I love doing my hair, I love doing my nails, and I love maybe things like my earrings and stuff. But not major in terms of clothing, not so much, yeah. But in the UK, the weather forces you to go shopping because you can't wear the same. And what is it that I'm dreading about going to the UK? I am totally dreading the whole idea of having to pay high prices for gas, electricity, water. Guy, me, I'm so scared of those energy bills. What? I'm so scared of the energy bills. Literally, actually, you know, I'm getting like anxiety attacks. The whole idea of thinking of going to the UK to pay high energy bills, because I know the energy bills that my husband was paying before have like doubled now. So I'm thinking, what? We all have to look for work, man. When I go back to the UK, I have to look for new things. Like I need to get another car. Way! I've got so many things to do. Funny enough, I've been in the UK for so long and I've never really needed to have a car. But this particular time, you know, because last time when we were there in the UK, we caught COVID as a family. And I realized I think it might be useful to have a car because of the whole idea of trying to limit, you know, intermingling between people too much. Although I don't think that's the reason why we got COVID. We got COVID because my husband was teaching a whole group of refugees, Welsh, and he came back with it from his teaching because he was teaching in a hotel environment. And, you know, when you're like 18 people in one room and you're teaching them language, you know, there's a lot of interaction. So he came back with it and, hey, we got very, very, very sick. So I'm going back to my fears again. Hey, okay, I'm looking forward to going to visit my friends. And I'm also not looking forward to going to see the grave of my very close friend. You remember when I first came here, my friend had just passed away and I felt really, really bad. And I did a video about it. I don't know if I have the footage to show you here. Maybe if I do, you'll see it. But I'm going to go and have to see Faith's grave, which is not good. I just definitely want to see her little boy. I love that little boy so much. Sorry about the lighting here. It's not very nice. It's a bit dark and I'm looking a bit odd, but it doesn't matter. Don't always have to look perfect, you know. So that's the situation. That's it. So I'm looking forward to going and another thing I'm looking forward to is what? Yes, I'm looking forward to having the attention of my husband. I mean, he calls me every single day. Yeah, that's right. But I mean the attention. Let me tell you guys something, a secret about marriage. Maybe many of you guys don't know. What do I like most about being married? I love the fact that you have somebody who watches your back. Yeah, that's one thing. And then the other thing is just, just having a man that you can just like grab. Just having that guy that you can just grab, and even him, being able to grab me, but me being able to grab him, my husband is a big guy, so I just grab him and tease him and disturb him, yeah, sit on him, everything, I just miss that. I've been really, really, really missing that. I miss having my intimate times, of course, with him, intimacy, of course, into me, see. I just miss his brain. He's very sharp, very intelligent guy, very, very, very intelligent. I love to hear him speak. I love to hear his ideas. Hopefully he'll agree to come on video. I've been begging him to come on video with me. He doesn't like. He's a shyish, more of a shy guy. And if you see him on video, it's because I've pushed him to get on. What's wrong with you guys, man? I always envy those women whose husbands come on video comfortably and easily. My husband doesn't like it at all. He really doesn't. But unless I really request him, because let me tell you guys, he's such a good counselor. If you talk to him about marriage, about relationships, about anything, you will hear him speak, and he's very sharp, and he makes a lot of sense. Anyway, I've said enough about him. So here's the main reason why I'm going, plus the kids, plus taking back my role as the mother of the house, as the wife. And now that I've seen my parents, I don't feel that guilt that I was feeling before. I'm going to go there guilt-free, totally guilt-free, and enjoy myself. So anyway, I'll try and take footage as I travel. I'm traveling very soon. You'll see me take footage even when I arrive and see how that goes. This time, I don't know whether I'm going to take a train or a bus. I took a train last time. This time I think I want to try taking a bus. I've never taken a bus. So when I get to the UK, that is to where he is, because he's in Wales. And I'm going to be landing in the UK, in London. If I can tolerate it, if it's not going to be too long. Otherwise, I'll take the train. But now those are the things that, make you a little bit anxious about traveling. But once you arrive, you feel so good. You feel so good. So anyway, I'm also going to miss, of course, I'm going to miss, apart from just the beautiful place, I'm going to miss the wonderful people I've been around with here. My wonderful hairdresser. Oh my God. I'm going to miss my hair team. I'm going to miss them. Oh my God. I'm really going to miss them. Akina Clara, Angela, Alice. Oh my God, I'm going to miss them. Dorcas, of course, Dorcas. I'm going to miss her. I'm going to miss so many people here. Guys, I've made so many friends, a lot of friends, and I thank God for that. But what I can say is that, God willing, we will meet again, and I'll come back. But on the other hand, life is a cycle, and we sometimes have to move on and go to the next stage. And we go with our God to the next stage because, marriage demands attention. If you don't give attention to your marriage, then that becomes an issue. It becomes very difficult to continue being married, Since I got married when I was older, I can tend to step out of my marriage and look at it from the outside much more easily. For those of you guys who are hoping to get married one day, I wish you the best. It's very important that when you're getting married, you select the right person to get married to. Don't select the person, ladies, don't select a man just only based on the fact that he can provide financially for you. Really, no. He should be able to provide for himself. That's number one. He should be able to provide for himself. Okay, first, that's the most important thing, that he's not relying on you to provide for himself. That's very, very important. And if he has any children, he should be able to provide for them. Okay, but in terms of saying that, my man has to provide for me. No, yes, it's important. He should provide for the whole family. But first, let him be independent and able to provide for himself. Because if he can provide for himself, he will provide for you. So one of the things I look forward to is my husband going and providing for me. So it's been a while. When I'm over here, I provide for myself because he can't run two households. Yeah. So I provide for myself when I'm here, and then he provides for himself when he's over there. Sometimes he'll help me here, but mostly he's over there with the kids, providing for them. So I'm looking forward to hubby, just doing the things that he usually does. He's a great cook. He's actually learned to cook and he seems to enjoy it. But I'll also be doing a lot of cooking. He doesn't like dishes. I'll do all the dishes, Oh my God, those dishes are really for me. No more nails, eh? Yeah, and that's it. So like I was telling you ladies, when you are looking for a guy, I say when I was looking for a man, I think it's better for me to go that way. When I was looking for a husband, what was I looking for in a man? I was looking for a man who would treat me like like an African sister. Actually, that's what I wanted. I wanted a guy who would be a partner, not a guy who would be a provider. I wanted a guy to be a partner with me in life, so that we partner, that everything that is outside in life is on the outside. But me and him are a force in the world. We're partners, we have a partnership. And that's what I got. I got exactly that. I got a partner, somebody who I can chat with, talk to, have fun with, and also be intimate with and look for money with, and but mostly we're partners, so we're friends. We were not friends first because I can't fall in love. There's no way I can marry a friend. I cannot turn a friend into a sexual partner. That's not going to be possible. Because once you're my friend, you're in friend zone. So I looked for that, and I'm so glad that I found that, because I got myself a real gentleman. And I wanted a gentleman, a man who would never raise his voice at me. And I got that. My husband has never raised his voice at me, not once. In fact, I don't understand how he operates. He doesn't. He shouts at the kids, but he does never, ever shout at me. Never, ever, 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 ever. I wonder about that. I'm like, hi, this guy is so controlled. Yeah, and that's because I'm afraid. I'm scared of men generally. So if a man starts raising his voice at me or shouting at me, telling me off, saying bad words or saying cutting words, cutting remarks, no, I can't cope with that. So my hubby is very complimenting. He always says good things to me. Always says good things to me. Always. Always. He calls me beautiful, sijui divine, sijui what. Even if he's cheating me, it's fine. I'm happy with it, because let him just compliment me. I prefer to hear the compliments, and I prefer to hear the positives. And I also have my own words that I call him. But it's important that, you appreciate your partner. It looks like it's getting darker and darker and darker. So I think that's all I have to say for now, guys. Now that I've talked to you, suddenly I think I feel invigorated. And I'm ready to pack now. I can't believe I haven't even packed. I've been in denial. But now that I've talked about it and the reasons why I want to go, I'm suddenly motivated to get up and go. So guys, just pray for me. So guys, just pray for me. I travel safely, and I wish you guys the best, and I'll talk to you when I get there. So thank you so much for spending time with me, and love you very much. See you soon. Yeah, so this is where I am. I'm just standing in my neighborhood. Those are apartments at the back over there from the outside, if you want to see the place from the outside. If you want to come and do like Airbnb, it's a lovely place to be. And right in front of us here is actually Club Volume. So I'm looking forward to travel back to the UK where my husband is, and what am I looking forward to when I get back? I'm looking forward to teasing him, playing with him, having fun playing with the kids. I've been missing my family. Like I was saying to you, it's really difficult. When you're away for a long time from your family, it's very, very, very difficult, because generally, we're not supposed to be separated. But because everybody has reasons why they have to be away, I can't actually blame myself, and I'm not going to ever blame myself for having to be away. Okay? Let me try and see if I don't get that camera in the way in the shot. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm going back very, very, very soon, and I'm looking forward to it. I thank God. I thank God for keeping me safe in this country. And for you guys who are being left behind, keep safe. Yeah, so this is my neighborhood. Look how pretty it is. I'm taking a beautiful picture of it. And then we have the Club Volume, which is right there. That's the Club Volume right there. I don't think you can see it anyway very well. Yeah, and then those are my apartments up there. Those tall ones, that's them. And a beautiful house right in front over here. A few tips about how to look for a guy. Those of you guys who are looking to get married, even if you, for me, I got married much later. I know many of the people who follow me here are women in their 40s, and I want to give you guys some encouragement. don't give up on your life just because you hit 40 or just because you hit 50 or even if just because you hit 60 or 70. You can get married at any age. Look at Graca Machel. Graca Machel got married again to Nelson Mandela at the age of, I think, 58. Yeah? You can get married at any age. It's all in your mind. And the most important thing is to have confidence. Have self-confidence. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you're still attractive. Know that you can still find a partner at any age. It all matters. What matters is what's inside of you. So I'm really looking forward to it, guys. I hope that I'll be able to vlog a lot on my way. My hair may not be done again because I don't really have that much time. I still need to pack. But I'm looking forward to spending time, with my family. And let me show you the back so at least you can see what's going on behind me. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to spending time with my family. And, guys, family is everything, regardless of the situation. Irregardless, family is everything. Family, 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 family. For those of you who don't have families yet, pray to God to give you the right person. When you're looking for a mate, look for somebody who kind of like matches you. They don't have to like everything that you like, but you have to be similar in some ways. And in some ways, they have to be different. And that's what keeps the spice going, yeah? So I'm looking forward to the trip. Oh my God. I'm going to have to take a train, probably a bus. I don't know how many things I'm going to have to take, planes, trains, and automobiles all the way home. So guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you people. My family, who I'm leaving behind. I'm going to miss you guys so much. My sister, my brother, my mom, dad. I'm going to miss you all, but I don't feel guilty because I spent so many months with you people. And my friends, of course, all my guys at this hair salon. I mentioned them. And Matilda, I forgot to mention Matilda, and she'll kill me if I don't mention her. Of course, Mary in Nairobi and Jane and all those guys in Nairobi, Akina, Faith. I'm going to miss all of you people, yeah? But just know that I love you and you love me, and we'll see each other soon. We pray to God, just look after us, look after our country. I pray that you'll have work. I pray that you'll be able to make ends meet. I'm looking forward to that. And as I'm taking video, there are other people also taking video in front of me. I don't know whether you can, young people are taking videos there. I don't know whether you can see them or not. Kenyans have become crazy about taking pictures and videos and stuff. So before I ramble on, as usual, I want to wish you a beautiful day. Thank you so much for coming my way. It's been a beautiful day together. See you when I see you. Yeah, time to travel, time to change environments. They say a change is as good as a rest. So let's go, guys. So you'll see me soon. I'll be traveling, and let me know what kind of stories you want me to bring you. Yeah, so much love to all of you guys. And I'm looking forward to seeing my friend Mel in the UK. Fia, I hope we're going to meet this time. Hey, I know you follow me. Hannah, I don't know whether I'm going to meet Hannah in the UK. But anyway, I've got a lot of people going to meet. Of course, there's my friend Joki who's in the UK. I'm looking forward to seeing her. So guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye. There goes the crazy dogs. Okay, bye.